In front of me, I have 3 of the best blaster boxes that have come out in about the past year, and we're going to see which one actually delivers the most value. You wouldn't believe how many times I hear somebody say that I don't want to grade a card because it's too expensive. Well, I have a perfect way that you can grade a card with PSA for cheap, and that is to use my code WAYNE25 at checkout. That'll get you a free $25 off your first submission. There's also a link in the description that'll take you exactly where you need to go to get that submission started. But now let's get into the video. So here are the 3 blaster boxes that we're going to be comparing today. We have a 2025 Score Hobby Blaster, we have a 2024 Select Blaster, and then a 2024 Rookies and Stars Blaster. Now all of these are going to cost you about the same, and that is going to be $40. So let's just go ahead. Let's start with this one right here, the 2025 Score Hobby Blaster box. Now I'm going to put up on the screen all of the comps, everything. You guys are going to be able to see everything in real time on how much value we actually get back. So this box right here is going to come with 2 numbered cards, and then usually they have 1 to 2 memorabilia cards in them as well, and then autographs come out of these boxes pretty often. So before I get into the packs here, we do have a giveaway going on for this month. It is for this photogenic hobby box plus $50 in credits to my website, shopwaynecollection.com, where you can buy packs, singles, whatever you'd like. And all you have to do to enter that giveaway is make sure you like and comment on one video this month, and make sure you're subscribed. I am trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so it really does help out if you hit that subscribe button. But here we go. Let's go ahead and start with Score here. I'm only going to count like the pretty decent rookies. So like Abdul Carter, we'll count that. There's another Abdul Carter. And let's see, we're going to have Woody Mark. So I'll count that one as well, since it is a parallel. And again, everything is going to pop up on the screen like you guys just saw. So hopefully this will give some good insight on like what blaster box you should buy if you're considering any of these. And let's keep it moving. We've got Kyle Williams. There's Andrew Makuba. There we go. There's Shedeur Sanders. I'm not sure how much these are going for right now. You guys will see on the screen. There's also a Hot Rookies Shedeur. Then we have Jerry Jeudy. But at $40 a blaster here, it is going to be pretty difficult to get your value back. So just keep that in mind. I mean, opening boxes is mostly for fun. So that is definitely a very important part of doing something like this. We have Landon Jackson. There's Jalen Milroe. We'll count that one. We also have Jalen Noel. We'll do Riley Leonard. We got Malik Neighbors. Amarian Hampton's not bad. Then we do have our first numbered card coming up. It's going to be Micah Parsons, numbered to 185. That's not terrible. So let's go ahead and hop into the next pack. We're officially halfway through. We still have one more numbered card out there. Hopefully we pull a red number to 25. Those are pretty nice. We have Tyler Shuck. That's not bad. We've got Siobhan. There's Jalen Milroe again. And we're going to have Jason Taylor on that one there. All right. So this one feels like we have a memorabilia card in there. Unfortunately, you can't pull numbered memorabilia cards out of these blaster boxes. I wish you could. You can only pull the numbered ones from the mega boxes. We've got Malachi Starks. There's Quinn Ewers. We'll count that. And we have Josh Jacobs on the Stars. Those are pretty cool. And we're going to have Riley Leonard. Here's McMillan. We're going to have Brian Burns. All right, so last pack of the Score blaster box. Depending on what we get here, definitely not looking too great. Definitely not the best blaster I've seen. And we're going to have Restrepo. Count that. There's McMillan again. There's Torrey Horton. So it doesn't look like we're going to have an auto or anything. There's Emeka Buka. We'll count that. And we're going to have Marshawn Lattimore numbered to 185. All right, so that is going to do it for the Score Hobby Blaster Box. You guys will see the final results on the screen there. Now, the thing with like Score, the ceiling is not very high in this product, but we did get a decent-ish amount of value back, but we're going to go ahead and see how it compares to some of these other boxes. We're going to end on Select, so we'll go ahead and do Rookies and Stars here. So for this box right here, again, $40. It'll be up on the screen. We're going to get one auto or memorabilia card per box. and then also 2 red plaids. You can pull platinum 1-of-1s from here. So I would say the ceiling is honestly maybe a little higher in this one. Actually, you can pull Patrick Mahomes autos in that score blaster. So I don't know, that's a tough one. Like a Jaden Daniels platinum 1-of-1, is that going to go for more than a Patrick Mahomes green auto? Probably. So the ceiling is definitely higher in the Rookies and Stars blaster here. But let's go ahead and see what the value is going to look like on this one. So we're going to fly through these. There's Jonathan Taylor. We'll count this Ricky Pearsall. Those are cool. We got CJ Stroud. And we have Brendan Rice. So only 1 card so far for this one. I'm only counting really the nice-ish cards that we're going to come out of here. Hopefully we see an autograph. We have a plaid coming up. We're going to have Caleb Williams. That's nice. And Drake May. So you do get a lot of nice rookies like that, and Ladd McConkey. And doesn't look like a rookie. It's going to be Anthony Richardson on our plaid. And then we have Mitchell. Okay, so a decent amount of cards in that pack for sure. Still looking for an auto or mem. And you can also pull other like chrome cards like that are not plaids. So those are also pretty nice. We're going to have George Kittle. And we have another rookie exclusive. It's going to be Rome Odunze right there. And we have Joe Burrow. Unfortunately, out for 3 months. Very sad. But I really like Jake Browning. I feel like he targets T. Higgins a lot, so I'm excited about that, but obviously sad about Joey B. But here we go. Let's see how we can end off the last half of this one. We got BTJ. So as you guys are seeing, we're hitting a lot of the nice rookies. So there's BTJ, and we have Stephon Diggs on the Thrillers, which I really like the Thrillers. You can pull Thriller plaids, or not plaids, Pandoras out of these blasters. That's going to be the only numbered chrome card you're going to be able to hit. And we hit a Pandora. All right, so this just got a little bit more interesting. These are definitely very, very tough to hit. It's the only numbered chrome card, like I said, that you can pull from these. And hopefully we see a rookie. It is a rookie. It's blue. So maybe like Malik. That'd be nice. Or Keon Coleman. We take that. I don't know how much these are going for, but that is 119 out of 135. That is definitely a really nice card. I'll put it to the side. We'll get that sleeved up. We also have Xavier Worthy there. And there's Malik Neighbors, so we'll count those two. And let's sleeve up Keon Coleman. That's sick. And we still haven't seen an autograph or a memorabilia card out of here, which this pack seems thin. So we might have an auto coming up. Okay, we have Panini points. That's actually not terrible, because depending on what auto we got, those Panini points could be worth more. I don't know how many points it is. I don't know what yellow is. Is that like one of the small ones? Yeah. So 150 Panini points. I think this is probably worth like $10, something you guys will see on the screen. But there we go. That was Rookies and Stars. Definitely a really nice box right there, especially with hitting the Pandora. You guys will see the final numbers on the screen. And here we go. If you like cards and having fun, I have the perfect app for you. It's called Whatnot, and let me just cut to the chase. If you sign up using the link in my description, you'll get a free $15 to spend anywhere on the app. There's also a link to become a seller. You can buy singles, you can buy into breaks, you can pretty much buy anything you can think of on Whatnot. Everything is live in real time and super interactive. You can even use that free $15 on items in people's stores that aren't live. So what are you waiting for? Sign up using that link in my description. And while you're at it, bookmark some of my upcoming streams, and let's get back to the video. Last box. Let's see if Select can clutch up. So Select, it definitely has the highest ceiling out of all 3 of these products. And that is because you can pull black 1-of-1 Jaden Daniels cards. So a black 1-of-1 Jaden Daniels from a retail product is probably going to go for around like $5,000-ish. So, I mean, that's a pretty good amount for a retail product like this. It's going to be very difficult to pull those, and you can pull zebras from here as well, which a Jaden Daniels zebra is going to go for like $1,000, something like that. So, we're starting off with J.J. McCarthy. It's not bad. We're going to have Mitchell there and Michael Pittman Jr. So we're So we're going to count all of those. There, give you guys a good idea of what the average kind of value is going to look like on these 3 popular boxes. There's Tariq Woolen, we're going to have Bijan Robinson, and Will Levis. So nothing in that pack there. But I do really like Select. It's definitely way more premium feeling and looking than all of these other boxes there. We have JC Latham, and we're going to have Eric Armstead. Not familiar with him, but we'll put that over there. Hopefully we see a numbered card. There's usually like a numbered card every other box with Select, so you have a pretty high chance at hitting one. And you only get 3 shocks. So it's going to be difficult to hit the right players on those. We have BTJ, Brock Bowers, and not a rookie, it's going to be Aaron Rodgers. So unfortunately our 3 shocks, not a rookie on any of them. That's kind of the downside of that product. Whereas like rookies and stars, we hit tons of rookies. Now we do have a die cut and a numbered card here. So we have Cam Little, we've got Dexter Lawrence, and we're gonna have Jordan Love. There we go. That is numbered to $3.99. You guys will see how much that's worth, and Malik Neighbors. So we'll sleeve up the Jordan Love, and last pack of the challenge. I bet you rookies and stars is definitely going to win this unless we hit a zebra right here, which we did not. All right, so Ricky Pearsall, we'll count that. I'll go ahead and put up the final numbers kind of on each box here so you guys can see how much money we lost. I guess I doubt we got $40 back on either of these, but let me know in the comments below which one is your favorite. Thank you so much for watching. Again, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to be entered into that giveaway, and I will see you in the next one.